I don't want you to overuse it, okay? It's not something I do every time, but I just want you to just keep using it and I'll say, quit it. Go.
Okay. Hello, I'm Cassidy, and I'll be talking to you about deaf-blind interpreting. First, I'll start off by telling you about the types of interpreting. The first one is tactile. That requires you to sit closely with your consumer. Your legs, you and your consumer, may cross, so get comfortable with being very close and touching your consumer. When your consumer wants to talk, he'll just sit back and sign normally, and when it's your turn, he or she will put his hands up and you'll interpret into his hands. Next is closed vision. That requires you to sit where the consumer can see you. Most of the time they have a small vision of like box of vision where they can see. If you sign outside of the box, then they don't understand what you're saying, so it's important to stay inside of this box. Next is tracking. The consumer will hold on to your wrist to keep you in their vision. This can be very tiresome and constricting to you, but it's best for the consumer so they can see what you're signing. And lastly is copy signing. If you have a deaf presenter, you can just sign exactly what they're signing and interpret it into the hands of a tactile consumer or to a low vision consumer. During the assignment, you can use more than one type of interpreting for your deaf-blind consumer. It just depends on your consumer. It's important to be transparent in your work. If someone is speaking, you must identify them first, then interpret what they say. Always identify who you are by fingerspelling your name and using your name sign, if you have one, when signing with a deaf-blind consumer. When teaming, if you are switching, the person who's finishing up interpreting, tell them that your new team person is coming to interpret, and then the new team person will say their name and then start interpreting, so the deaf-blind person is not left clueless. Your apparel should contrast your skin color. It should be very plain. It should be high collar with long sleeves and pants. You want to be comfortable because, again, you'll be very close to your consumer. Your hygiene, you want to be very aware of your body odor. You don't want to go in there smelling and make your deaf consumer uncomfortable. So have breath mints at your disposal when you're on assignment. Don't use perfume cologne that has a scent to it. Your deaf-blind individual may be sensitive or allergic. And use unscented personal care products. So if you have an assignment in the morning, that night when you shower, make sure your shampoo doesn't have a scent and deodorant doesn't have a scent. If you smoke, ask your consumer if this is okay, but it's best not to smoke. When leading, don't pull your consumer around. Gently slide your arm onto their hand and lead them where they need to go. Remember, you're walking for two people, so be aware of your surroundings. If an object is in your path or in the consumer's path, please move the object out of the way. Sometimes the deaf-blind may exhibit unwanted behavior such as coughing, sneezing, talking to you. It's really important to remain professional. And that's all I have.
Good. Done. Questions?
Yeah. So